my name is Karina Dewi. I'm an IBDP Visual Arts HL student, and today I'll be showing you around my art exhibition, which flows around the theme Polarity. Polarity, based on my interpretation, refers to different point of views and different perspectives, and I'll be arranging my artwork based on the issues addressed, from personal matters to a wider one. So I started off this exhibition with my first artwork titled Within Me. It portrays myself and my life as I was born and raised with two fundamentally opposing cultures, and I composed these two different cultures, Balinese and Chinese, in a form of a reflection. So I want to show that despite those differences, they're still within the same person, which is me. And why I want to show this artwork to the audience is because I want to show that those differences can be worked out long as there's tolerance and the will to accept and adapt with those differences. And this artwork titled Sculpted is also related to my first artwork, as they both talk about beauty and culture. And this artwork is a visual depiction of what one can feel as society set their standards towards beauty. There's also a personal aspect to it, where I, as a Balinese, often feel pressured as my family expects me to act ladylike and to have an hourglass body. And on my Chinese culture, they expect me to have fair skin, have a slim body, and those complications are put into one artwork, where I symbolize society and my family in the form of a daunting hand, in the form of thorns, and as the color fades, as they try to resculpt women's natural features. And in this corner, I placed them right beside each other because they both talk about spiritual issues that we often can't control. In this artwork titled Two Worlds Apart, I talked about different religions within a relationship, and I used animals such as fish and bird to symbolize the two different religions. And I also used a red string to show that they love each other and genuinely want to be with each other, but then in this world they can't be together. And those are the things that people can't control as much, unless they want to tolerate and change so that they can collide. And the two different habitats that I drew show that these two animals can never be together. And on this artwork, I wanted to show that the lottery of birth is something that people also can't control. They can't control where they're born, who they're born with, and how their life is going to be. This artwork contains two different perspectives as well. One is global and one is personal, where the global one, kids out there, they lack education, they lack the love of parents, but there are also kids on the other side of the world where they experience the exact opposite. And I want to show that those differences should be accepted, because the lottery of birth isn't something that we can control. And this artwork specifically is meant to be personal, because I want to show the audience that I can accept my passing father, and I accept that he left earlier than I anticipated, and I should be okay with it. And I should learn to accept the fact that. And moving on to this side talks more about issues that are society-based, the things that mostly only those who have power can control. And in this artwork titled Feudal, I made a storyboard to talk about and to represent the feelings of those who are disabled, because they tend to not be able to communicate their feelings well to the people that society now consider quotation mark normal. And those people who are considered normal are people that have fully functioning body parts instead of those who are disabled. And I symbolized society in a form of sharp thorns and the act of drowning, because I want to show that this is what the disabled actually feel as they feel pressured and are cornered every single time society normalize only people that are normal. And on this artwork titled Control, I mostly talk about political issues and government-based issues. And in this artwork, I separated different parties. It's to balance both sides, because no matter which party a government is involved in, none of them are right, long as human flaw pervades, that power that they have can be abused and used to control things that are not meant to be controlled. And I also inserted things like pandemic, refugees, and war, to show that government nowadays have the most power, yet they aren't still able to control those issues and address those issues well. In this 2D GIF animated artwork, I presented a kid that tries to escape his or her problems, and out of all the issues that I just addressed, I want to show this is what happens if people choose to escape their problems instead of facing them. They will be inside a never-ending cycle of the problems that they try to face.
I love her art. Yeah, I love her project. She already displayed for everybody can enjoy what she has done. Yeah, it's very excellent, outstanding, talent, very. Thank you.